Hello. So they released Anemone, who is the first fairy they added to this game a couple days ago, but she needs special equipment. So I want to kind of talk about the best ways of getting equipment for Anemone. So yeah, like so the prop fairies, like if you want to equip stuff with them, like most equipment, if you equip it on them, they get no stats for it. They don't get any of the stats you would normally get for stuff, even though they can equip it. The only thing they'll get are the blessings. So yeah, you're gonna have to actually get actual fairy equipment. The exception is accessories. Accessories work just as normal on fairies, so you can just equip whatever accessories you want on them. So that's the one exception. Yeah, so pretty much all this stuff I have on this fairy, I bought pretty much all of it from vendors. That's gonna be probably the first place to get fairy equipment is from the vendors, like the best equipment money can buy. So right here in Isberg, the deep snow, like I said, right, the snow village here. Winterface Settlement, that's what it's called. Winterface Settlement, there are two different pieces you can buy that are actually silver tier. There are the petite black feather shoes. These are pretty much just like the black feather boots. Except they're also pretty expensive. Look at the price tag. It's like 139,000 gold, but if you wanted to buy, but to max unify, you need to buy 27, so it's like 3 million gold. This is expensive. Yeah, it's 3.7 million gold to buy 27 for max unification. There are a couple other lower tier things, but these are the silver tier ones, and that's generally the ones you'd want to do. And then there's gloves also that fairies can use. But then it's there isn't a silver tier robe or anything. All the other fairy gear here are all lower tier. So this isn't the best place to get other fairy gears here. So to do what you want to do is extend this fairy staff they have here is super low. So for the other pieces, you want to go to Garda Fortress. That's and there's several Vel tier stuff. That's where I got the rest of the stuff. But you can buy the silver tier gloves and boots from Isberg 27 times. Both of those again, to getting 27 is almost 4 million gold. So it costs a bit of money. But then you can come here for the other ones. Arcane Wand, 27 of those. This is probably the best one just because it's a weapon. You need, I said, there's no real replacement for a weapon, outside of a lot of farming. But it's 2.5 million gold to buy 27. And then you have some Vel tier armors. Petite Vel shield. I think these are all about 2.5 million to get 27. No, it's actually only 2.2 million on that, so that's not too bad. And then the petite Vel hat. See, look, there was the base height hat at Winterface Settlement as well. Look, the price difference, that's a much lower. I think that's scaly high. It's scaly leather because it's beast height. I think that's the same as scaly leather. Whereas Vel, this is Vel tier. It's a lot more expensive, but yeah, that's what you can get here. 2.4 on that one, and then the Vel robe. So that one's 3.2 million. So yeah, getting all 6 of those pieces and max unifying them, it would cost about 20 million gold. That's about 20 million gold. Takes a bit of gold, but that's the best gear money can buy. If you can only afford to do one of them, just do the wand. The wand is 118 magic power, 118 divine power, because you can't use any other rods. You can't, because you won't get the stats for it, so you won't get the magic power and divine power, even though, because fairies don't get the stats for it, so you really do need to get a weapon. So Arcane Wand, plus 20 is pretty good. You can get, if you go to the exchange for her banner shop, you can get a weapon called the Drugster. This one, but it's unified 1 out of 3. So if you got this to level 10, I looked it up, it's only 121. So the Arcane Wand plus 20 is only 3 points below on magic power and divine power of this. So to actually get this one significant better, you'd need to get 3 Drugsters. So yeah, this does have the efficient compounding, which reduces the MP cost of some of the certain healer spells. It's only healer spells. It's a medicinal compound type spells, so this will have a MP cost reduction for certain spells, so that is one advantage here. But if you don't want to spend a lot of extra money or whatever, you don't want to spend your points on that, you'd rather just get another amenity or something, or any of these spell books or whatever. The Arcane Wand is a very good alternative. Like I said, because 118 versus 121, right? It's 3 more magic power, 3 more divine power for the plus 10 drugster. So Yeah, so this is pretty, like I said, if you're on a budget, this is super good. Like this is always going to be 1 star though. That's the other downside. So your blessings are going to be kind of weak. Like, and they're going to be pretty random. You won't know what they are though. There's one advantage. Like if you wanted to, if you didn't like the blessings you rerolled, you only had to buy 1 more copy to like unify the next one. You could buy another copy to like, and then reunify it. Let's say we just buy 1 more arcane wand here. Let's just buy 1.
You know your stuff.
Let's zip storage. Oh gosh, but
You know
storage.
your stuff. A pleasure.
All right, so now if we go to the
again
blacksmith,
What is it?
you could take that wand. Arcane wand. What you could do is you can unify this, except well, you have to unequip the one we have equipped here. So if we unequip this,
You call?
remove, boom. Okay, then we go to unify. I'm not gonna actually do it because I just kind of like the bonuses we have on them for the most part. I mean, it's not ideal, but this is just, again, this place. But you could just take this and then see, you could literally max unified again with just 1 more. So if you didn't like the blessings you rolled, you could just start over, try again, try to get better blessings. And then, you know, once you got the blessing you like, you can then just do your refinement and stuff. Like, so they're not going to be the best blessing because it's 1 star, but you can try to roll for better ones. Like you try first, so you'd probably want 2 magic, 2 divine or something. For healers, like so if you got magic plus, and then divine plus, be what you want. Like I said, so you don't need to go get a whole, like, so as long as you have the ore, you'd have to go denning maybe if you need the ore, but like that is an option there to try to, on a budget if you don't want to farm stuff or you don't want to buy the gacha weapon. That's how you can do that. So let's talk about farming. So farming,
Come again.
like there's pretty much there's several zones where you can farm. Like they're pretty much a set encounter that has a rare spawn chance. They're always going to be in a specific spot. Like I know there's like one in Alabaster, like popular place. This is kind of like the place most people recommend. Just go to Alabaster Wolf Den, Basement 2, and it's just this area right north of the Harkin. So if you look at the map here,
Shall we go out
See the map?
again today?
where the Harkin's right here, and it just right outside. You see this where this chest is right here in the top right corner. It just outside this room here is where that thing spawns. So if you go up here, we'll
Let's
actually
just
grab the
go
chest since
already.
it's there. Like a bird icon. Like I said, they're pretty rare. So I did about an hour of farming yesterday, and I think I saw one 3 times.
They look a tiny bit mean.
But if you kill one, if you do find it though, the drop rate is 100% chance. I was able to get a total of 4 fairy junks and 3 unusual fairy junks in like between those 3 encounters. So you might get like 2 or 3 junks per encounter. I don't know where else. I know you can get them down water. There's like a lot of places. Like if you go to the official website, they do have the loot tables. You can just look at all the loot tables. I mean, Alabaster's den's like one of the top places for junk, so a lot of people like to go there. And the Materia Medica is a new place, so like you can definitely go that one. But those spawns are rare, and yeah, it takes some time. That's why I'm like, you might just want to. So just buy the arcane wand for now, because it's gonna take a while to get something better. Like, and I do mean a very, very long time. Like,
You call?
a lot of people estimate you need to dedicate about 100 hours if you want to get stuff. There is one saving grace. All the fairy drops do start at refine 1 out of 3, so that's good. The other thing to note about dropped fairy gear is that they have these bonuses on them. Like there's a skill like Promise Compassion, but you have to have at least 3 pieces of fairy gear of that blessing to even get the first level, and then you can get a maximum level 4 with like all 6 pieces. There's 3 different ones, like on the silver tier that I've seen. We have Promise Compassion, this one it boosts healing spells and skills. There is that, and then there's also this one that's called Gift of Warding Off Evil. That one increases luck and resistance of your character. It also increases at the start of battle, increases resistance of 1 ally for 3 turns. This is mostly you just use this for the luck and resistance on an enemy. The luck, like if resist, should help protect against day's effects, but the luck could be really good if you inherit Wisdom of Truth and Way of the Night onto her. Wisdom of Truth, Way of the Night, since those are both luck activated and gives you a chance of surviving. So like reduce damage. Like those are both like top tier skills that you pretty much want on everyone anyway. But so that could be good for survival. There, like I said, and then there is also this Gift of the Hawk's Eye, which increases accuracy, evasion, and luck. And also increase the accuracy and evasion of one ally in the front row for 3 turns. So, yeah, this being an accuracy, evasion, like I said, I mean, stat-wise, fairies, I would think they would make very good rangers and thieves, like just stat-wise, because their stats are all focused towards speed, luck, and dexterity. Like those are like their strongest attributes, like speed, luck, and dexterity. So, if we get more fairies, I mean, I would expect like ranger and thief as like other characters. Maybe ninja, like said, fairy ninjas were like popular in Wizardry 7 and Wizardry 8, but yeah, that's would be rare. But I do think ranger and thieves are pretty likely. I mean, why would you have this equipment that boosts accuracy, evasion, luck? I mean, like I guess it gives you some evasion, but Gift the Hawk's Eye like reminds you of the Eagle Eye skill from Wizardry 8. So yeah, a fairy ranger, like fairies would be really good at rangers. So but yeah, those are like the 3 I've seen on the silver tier gear. I'm not 100% sure what you can get lower tier, but because of how hard it is to farm fairy gear, nobody really feels like it's worth to farm the lower tier fairy gear. Like, if you're in Act 3, just buy the best stuff you can and guard a fortress on your fairy and call it a day. Until you can get to, like, the places where you can farm the silver tier stuff. That seems to be the consensus. And as I said, the other school of thought is just to ignore the fairy gear outside of the weapon. Just get, like, the best weapon you can find, and then just try to get, and then just equip like clothier armor, because what do you get on the armor? You get defense, you get resistance, you get some accuracy, you get more defense, magic defense, magic defense, evasion. If you don't care about the defense stats, a lot of people think defense stats aren't really worth investing in anyway. You can pretty much, I don't care about defense stats, I just want good blessings. In which case, you can just ignore all the fairy gear, equip like a bunch of cloth stuff, like try to get like good like 4-star, like scaly leather boots or whatever. You wouldn't need the hunting boots because they want to get the extra stats on it, but you can just try to get some good like 4-star boots with good blessings on it, like, you know, get some action speed, or you'll get like, maybe you'll get gloves with good like magic power or something on it. So like if you have some like 4-star stuff or something. Being so limited kind of limits them as a character. A lot of people think if you just want a healer, just invest in Camille, because Camille, she's an elf. She doesn't have any weird equipment restrictions other than healers can't use 2-handed weapons apparently. So she has to use a 1-handed rod, but you can, like I said, Rod of Splendor isn't too hard to get. You can farm those a lot easier. So yeah, yeah, good luck if you want to farm that. Otherwise, like, yeah, I just say just get the arcane wand as your weapon, and then just use like normal gear and ignore the defensive bonuses. Anyway, not too much more to say on this one. Yeah, if you're curious about what other classes might come to Wizardry, I did do a video kind of talking about like other Wizardry games and the classes in those games, so like what ones might eventually come to Daphne. If you're interested in that one, please check it out down below. And as always, thank you for watching.